Have you ever been in a place where you felt you weren't welcome? These two seem to know there's a golden rule in the paranormal world. Never, ever play the Ouija board alone. This woman, for whatever reason, decided to ignore that rule. She went to an abandoned house to contact a supposed spirit named Brenda, but what answered through the board wasn't Brenda.
Am I trafficking or am I talking to the devil right now through this Ouija board?
It's not Brenda. You just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, right? Oh my God!
I'm trying to take a deep breath.
Who am I communicating with through this board? Who am I communicating with through this board? My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my God, the demon is trying to say... My nose is bleeding, but I don't have tissues. The board is moving. Oh my God. Okay, that's it. It's over. I'm leaving. I'm sorry, guys.
Just look at his face. The fear is completely real, and suddenly a loud noise comes from upstairs, and right at that moment, look at his nose. Blood, no doubt. It's a very direct physical attack. The entity is warning him. She wants to know who he's talking to, and the board goes flying. Without a doubt, this is not a game. And when your body starts bleeding for no reason, it's clear that it's time to run.
I don't have any tissues, but my nose is bleeding right now.
The board is moving.
Oh my God, that's it. I'm leaving. Sorry, guys.
There are jobs that demand more than just your time. They demand your peace of mind. Nate took over a cemetery 4 years ago. At first, everything was silent, but the silence was broken one day. Voices, shadows out of the corner of his eye. The activity started at the graves, followed him to the office, and finally entered his house with him. In the cemetery office, someone knocks, but when he opens the door, no one is there.
Therefore, I am here in the office of the police department, working on some documents. And I heard a little at the door.
So I just want to see if I can get another one.
That's all. No, that's not going to happen.
Nobody.
This is closed. As you can see, it's closed. As you can see, it's closed.
But the most disturbing thing, without a doubt, happened in his own room.
So now I hear sounds, like a noise in the house. I began to feel the house changed when I returned. Something followed me home. I thought I heard the blankets moving. Then I thought, my team is out here. That heavy bag right there, it sounded like someone was hitting it. But I'm not sure. Look, we can try to catch it, but it sounded like someone was hitting it.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, so I just saw someone come here. That's closed. This is closed. Hello?
What is that?
fuck?
Therefore, I can't explain this, but I'm filling the machine with fire and I'm looking here. I'm looking at the grass as if there were a bunch of people. Now I have a big house from a few weeks ago. I want to see if I can find it. It feels like there's someone who's walking or isn't here, like I'm seeing movement in the grass.
What the?
It was instantly a rude awakening, but when I wake up, I'm standing in my dining room. I never had problems with sleepwalking. I've never sleepwalked. Look at this. Something is watching. Right outside. From the basement.
Can we find him?
At the end, but it's like right next to the bed. What the hell? This is the third day. Like a traffic jam. I may have peed backwards, but maybe at the same time, too. I don't understand. There's nothing. Then I heard footsteps on the stairs, but there's nothing.
My friends,
Maybe we have to try.
What was that?
Listen to that carefully because that's what kept me up at night when I recorded this video. Nate was fast asleep. He dreamed of a dark figure, something his eyes couldn't quite focus on, and it woke him up. That entity forced him to get up, took him to the dining room, and pointed to the basement, ordering him to go down. In the dream, something suddenly wakes him, but when Nate opens his eyes, he's not in his bed. He's in the dining room, right where the entity from the dream left him. Sleepwalking or maybe possessed. Right after waking, dazed and scared, he recorded this. You hear footsteps on the stairs and mocking whispers. A broom falling violently on its own suggests something followed Nate back from the cemetery. And besides, he wants me to go down to the basement. What do you think could be down there? A child's purity is unmatched, but it's truly frightening when that innocence encounters the other side. Gabi runs an account for her miracle daughter, Regina. Since she was a baby, Regina had a pretty strange habit. She would crawl to the hallway, stop and stare into nothingness. She waved, blew kisses, and interacted with someone only she saw. As she got older, the friendship changed. Now Regina is terrified and completely avoids that area. Gabi dismissed it as a child's imagination until she filmed her daughter's nighttime routine, and thousands of viewers noticed something the mother hadn't.
What happened?
Oh no, now I'm scared.
what happened?
Oh, Reggie! Look, over there. What is it, my love?
Let's go!
What is it, my love?
What's up?
What happened? Come here, love!
Come on, my girl.
It's okay.
Look at the closet. Just as the girl points her arm in that direction, a dense, dark shadow moves at an unnatural speed inside the closet. There was no one else in the house. Gabby checked the closet seconds later and it was empty, but the nightmare didn't end there. Days later, as the girl played in the kitchen, Gabby saw this in the reflection of the off television. A shadowy figure that was calmly walking next to them. Many say that children are like beacons for these entities. Is what follows Regina a protector or a spiritual parasite? You decide. Let's switch the scene to Georgia, United States. Two urban explorers enter Willy's cabin ruins, a place abandoned since the 60s, where it said the owner lived and died in solitude. At first, the explorers were looking for antiques, but they found company.
There's a spoon for children.
Oh, that's great. How old do you think he is?
She's old. It's not made of silver. It's made of brass plated with silver.
Look. Look at the whole stump. It looks like it was cut, I guess, with an axe. Let me turn down the light. I'm going to touch it. This is an old tree. That's for sure.
They are underneath the house, specifically in the foundations. Everything is silent until...
That's a 1958 Coca-Cola bottle, right? What is that? Oh, that's weird. Here. That's strange. You heard that, right, Dan?
Yeah, I heard it.
That was weird. All right, that's enough in this old house for a minute. Let's go take a look at something else. All right, well, let's go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you have... All right, that's all. Come on.
You can say goodbye as much as you want.
Let's go.
Tell me you heard that.
What is that?
Footsteps. Heavy footsteps right above their heads. Remember, they are completely alone. For miles around, there's no one else. Obviously, they run out after checking inside the cabin, but it's completely empty. There's absolutely nothing. However, the entity wasn't done yet. When they try to stop the video to leave, they hear this.
Get out of here. So I hope you have...
It's a brutal blow, like old Willy is telling them, get off my property. This video was uploaded by a woman named Fur, and I have to admit it gave me chills. A guy is in his basement doing laundry, bored, recording a Snapchat for a friend and complaining about what he's doing. A totally normal situation, right? But take a look at the door behind him.
Ignore my appearance. I'm just going to vent for a moment. Since school started, I don't think I've been able to catch a break. I have my medical job at 6:30. 930 clinical practices on Thursday.
What?
Hey, there's a noise in the next room. Turn the camera. It's hard to see, so don't even blink. You can see a small figure there, a shadow the size of a child that quickly hides behind the junk, and just before that, a growl. a guttural sound that a human can't make. The boy says he accidentally stopped the video and ran up the stairs feeling a breath on the back of his neck. He locked himself in his room, completely terrified. That thing was there with him, watching him from the darkness. They say that paranormal activity increases when you decide to leave, as if the house doesn't want to let you go. Becky lived for 10 years with a quiet presence, but now that she's packing her things to move, the voices have become aggressive. In this video, Becky captures the chaos of moving, but the microphone picks up something her ears didn't notice at first. Turn the volume all the way up.
I hear a woman. What the hell?
Where is that coming from? Look. You heard her, right?
Listen to that constant buzzing, like a woman humming. Wait until the 19th second. It's a hoarse whisper near the microphone. Becky says she's never heard such a clear voice in a decade. Maybe someone or something has gotten trapped in that house and knows it's going to be alone again. Take a good look at the objects that are piled up. Is this entity maybe trapped in one of them? Terror can strike during the most ordinary activities. A girl was filming herself alone in front of a mirror, but something in the bathroom window tries to steal the spotlight.
What the hell? What? What?
Look at the window. The tilt and turn one in the back, it starts opening all by itself. And it's not a movement caused by the wind, it's a deliberate mechanical movement upwards. Her reaction is completely real, and it didn't happen just once, it happened on multiple occasions. It might be a malfunction in the mechanism, maybe, but the way it stops and then continues is as if it had intelligence. Tell me, did you feel a chill like I did when you saw that move behind her? Have you ever felt that even though you're alone, there's someone in the room with you? The couple in this story claims to have the gift. They say they can feel spirits, but feeling is one thing, and seeing your house come to life is definitely another. The woman noticed that the blinds in a room were open. She remembered having closed them, she was completely sure. But even so, she closes them again and leaves. She comes back a few minutes later and they're open again. So this time she decides to record it.
Or is that ship company? Let me pause this shit, cuz. Is that me? Oh my god, honey. Honey. Is it me or the opening?
She fills her sink with water.
Look how it goes up by itself. It doesn't fall because of gravity. They're winding up. She immediately goes outside to look for footprints, signs of someone playing a prank on them, but she doesn't find anything. The garden is completely empty. There's no wind either, and no one is outside. Just a shutter obeying an invisible hand. Honestly, this video made me think for a long time because how do you explain this rationally? This next clip is a little more personal. Nick, the couple's nephew, had just lost his best friend, a clear tragedy. That's why they decided to take him to the park so he could clear his mind for a while. While they were recording an innocent moment, The microphone picked up something that shouldn't be on the frequency of the living.
This is a video of our nephew at the park, and his best friend had recently passed away. Let us know what you hear.
Oh my God.
Pay close attention. Some people hear, "Nick, I love you." Others hear something much more unsettling. Can I help you? Is it the friend saying goodbye, or is it something taking advantage of a child's pain to get closer to him? Tell me in the comments, what phrase do you hear? I prefer not to say. Thank you for watching the video up to this point. Only the brave make it. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more horror. Have some good nightmares.